This episode is brought to you by Squarespace.
Okay, if you hear anything random in the background, it's my Shiba going wild because she wants to go out, but I'm in the middle of filming, so she's gonna have to wait. 1 second. Alright, what is going on, you guys, man? Welcome back to yet another King Japes video. Now, in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the most exciting thing, the thing that gets everybody up and going in the mornings. We're going to be talking about camera straps. Now, whether that be true or not, we can all really say that camera straps are essential to every film photographer, especially for those of us who want comfort and style. Miso! Shh. Okay, anyways, so camera straps, whether you like it or not, are essential to every film photographer. And I want to go over some of the ones that I personally use today and talk about some of the pros and cons of each of these types of straps, and then tell you guys which ones I personally recommend. I will be going over all of the different straps that I use for my gear. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into the camera straps that I personally use. Alright, so for the very first camera strap, we have the rope straps. Now, the rope straps are something that you've probably seen me use for a very long time, and I personally really like these rope straps, not only because they are stylish and you can get them in a variety of different colors, but they also are some of the most durable camera straps out on the market. Now, the specific brand doesn't really matter. I feel like they're all somewhat similar, but if you look at the one that I have here in particular, this one is from a company called Lance Camera Straps. Most of the time, they kind of have this paracord looking design to them, all interweaved, and then they'll have like a locking point right here, which kind of keeps everything nice and ready to go. And these straps are really, really beautiful to add to any camera. I personally think they look good with SLRs and rangefinders. One thing that you might need to, take note of though with these rope straps is that they are a little bit thick. If you are not a fan of thick camera straps, this may not be for you. And on top of that, they are also not the most comfortable thing. I mean, after all, it is a rope camera strap. So if you've ever held onto a rope for too long or with something that's heavy on the end of the rope, you know the discomfort that comes along with some of these straps. So having this around your neck for an extended period of time could definitely take a toll on the overall comfort of your shooting experience. So keep that in mind when deciding on the rope camera strap. I say the pros are they look great. They come in a variety of different colors. The overall aesthetic and durability is just amazing, but it does come at the cost of it sometimes being uncomfortable, especially for a longer duration of time. So keep that in mind with the first option, the rope camera strap. Miso, come here. Now, the next camera strap we're going to be talking about are vintage camera straps. Now, I personally don't actually, I might, give me 1 second. I do. Okay. Now, vintage camera straps are very, very trendy, mostly because of the different patterns, the designs, the colorways that you can get them in. And if you find a genuine vintage one on like an old camera that was, belonging to your uncle or something like that, they do hold up for a very long time, and they have really, really cool colors and patterns. So this is the one that I have here on my Minolta X700. They look very, very similar to guitar straps. So if you've ever played the guitar or seen somebody with a guitar strap, it looks very similar to that. They're most of the time a little bit wider than your normal camera straps, which makes it actually really comfortable to hold in around your neck. So, putting this around your neck, there's a lot of room for your neck to feel comfortable with the camera resting on it because it is a nice and thick strap. Now, you can also wear this strap in different lengths so that you can kind of cross-body it if that's something that you're into. But personally, for me, the vintage camera straps, I tend to like to keep things more simple in terms of colorway. And so these weren't always my first choice. But if this is something that you're into, it's definitely comfortable. You can find them for, really, really good prices. And there are a ton of different colorways that you can get for your strap to kind of customize and personalize your film setup. So really, really fun vintage camera straps. Definitely look online, go to the thrift store, check it out. But this is the next strap of choice. Now, the next two straps that we're going to be talking about are honestly really special to me because they are straps that I would personally go and recommend. Apart from the rope camera straps, these straps are not only comfortable, but they are stylish as well, and they get the job done really well. So I'm going to be talking about that here in just a second. But real quick, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to our sponsor for this episode, the good folks over at Squarespace. Squarespace is your all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Now, as a photographer here in 2022, the best way to get your name out there and to just stand out from the crowd is to create your own personalized website. Squarespace gives you all the tools you need, from award-winning templates to even a page for your portfolio, e-commerce store, and possibly my new favorite feature, the appointment scheduling, where your clients can just simply check the times that you're available and book you for a session. So if you guys want to get started with your own personalized website, head over to squarespace.com/KingJapes and enter promo code KingJapes at checkout, and you guys will get 10% off of your first purchase of a domain or a website. Huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. Now, the next camera strap that we're going to be talking about is one that I personally feel like is going to blow up in the near future. Now, if you guys have ever used a leather camera strap, leather camera straps tend to kind of break in, they get old and brittle, and over time, especially if you don't take care of it, leather camera straps deteriorate. Now, Shoot Film Co., which is a brand out here in California, actually created the perfect alternative to a leather camera strap using a material that is very similar. Now, you guys, when I say this camera strap is the perfect alternative to a leather strap, I mean it 100%. So here is what the strap looks like. To the naked eye, it looks just like leather. You can't really tell. But one really cool thing is Shoot Film Co. makes these in a boatload of different colorways. So you have like hot pink, you can do like red. They have this olive green color, which pairs really nicely with, darker cameras like this F3. They also have the black, of course, and I'm sure Shoot Film Co. is going to be producing different colors as well. I think they're actually taking requests. So if you want a specific color, you can definitely possibly message them to see if they'd be willing to make a new color for their strap. Now, the reason why I love this strap is because you get all of the same benefits as you would with just a regular leather strap, but with the added benefit of it lasting much longer. So, when you bend leather like this, it kind of gets stuck there, but with this, it doesn't, man. It kind of just folds back out. There's no creasing, there's no cracking. It's really strong and durable. Like, this is not going anywhere. I guess there's like a web pattern that's actually on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that, man. It's gonna be really tough to show here on camera, but that is insane, man. These are really tough straps, and they also have these kind of like solid brass rings to keep your camera secured. They're really lightweight and they are soft to the touch, so it's going to be comfortable on your neck for an extended period of time. So this would be the future of leather straps, in my opinion. I think this is definitely one that you guys should check out if that's what you're looking for. Again, just different colorways. It is awesome. Check it out from Shoot Film Co. Their new straps right here. I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, guys, and last but not least, probably the strap that is the most versatile. It's going to be coming from a company called Peak Design. Now, for anybody who knows about Peak Design camera straps, you know that they have this little modular system that I just call them clips. Maybe they're called anchors. I'm not 100% sure, but this is what it looks like right here. So this is what the strap looks like. This particular one is called the Leash. There are different camera straps that are in different widths, different materials. Like, this is kind of like I couldn't tell you what kind of material this is, but it's nice and soft. It's really strong, and this one I've had now for about 5 years. So I've been using this strap like crazy, and one really cool thing about these straps is the anchor system that they use. So Peak Design created these anchors that look just like this. You've probably seen this before, used by professionals, and it's just a little attachment, red kind of circular thing that you attach directly onto your cameras. I have it on my Sony. I also have it on my Fujis, and these little straps are going to be universal. So even if you buy the Leash camera strap from Peak Design, as long as you have the anchors in your camera, if you decide to buy a different style of strap and it's from Peak Design, this anchor system is going to work on those as well. So all you do is you have this little kind of anchor. I think this is what they call them. And then you slip it into this right here. And you can hear that click into place, and that locks it in. So the benefit of having, the Peak Design strap is that, one, you can have different styles of straps. Maybe you're feeling, a thin strap for a smaller setup, or if you want to just change that out with, a heavier camera, you might want something more wide so it's more comfortable on your neck. But all Peak Design straps that I've used personally have been really comfortable and have been really well made. They've lasted me for years, and I've really had no complaints on them. Now, another benefit too of having these anchors is that you can actually buy multiples. So if you want to buy only one strap for all of your different cameras, this is the way to go. You just buy extras of these anchors and you put them on all of your different cameras, and you can have one strap literally to use on all of your cameras. And if you're someone who maybe is a minimalist, this is a great idea to be able to just, clear up some of the junk around you, because camera straps, especially if you have a ton of different cameras, can get really busy and really messy. So definitely, you guys, check out the Peak Design straps. This is probably, again, the most versatile strap on this list, and probably the one that I would use in professional settings. Peak Design for sure. So check it out. Peak Design camera straps. And last but not least, you guys, we're going to be talking about the best camera strap for the Pentax 6.7, or pretty much any really heavy medium format camera. And that camera strap, folks, is... All right, thank you guys, man, for tuning into this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below which one you guys use, or which one you prefer, or if you have any other strap suggestions for your fellow film photographers. Man, I love making these videos, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the audio knock on that one, but I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, this has been King James. Till next time, Minolta Gang.